Hello, everyone, and welcome to Wingcat Sports. And it's so day. I mean, great day for Lions winning
Yeah,
wise.
kind of bittersweet.
47-9. You win to
Super
Dallas
Bowl dream
and
shattered.
and completely dominated them. Probably could have put up like 55 points if everything would have went right. Maybe even close to 60.
Campbell's
But
a big wuss and he
you-
wouldn't go for any more points.
he wanted a touchdown, not a field goal.
Yeah.
Okay, deal with it.
I wanted a
No
big
more
5-0.
field goals.
Big
He
5-0
wanted the
right there.
55. That's what he wanted.
I didn't care about that. I cared about a 5. I just wanted a 5-0.
They
But
could have had it too.
Goff had a
Yeah.
good day, 18 for 25, 315 yards, 3 TDs. Montgomery rushed for 80, Gibbs rushed for 63, Reynolds rushed for 21. Williams had a rush for 11. They had a lot of people who rushed in this game. Receiving wise, Jameson Williams led the team with 76 yards, 3 catches. Raymond had 73 for 4. Tim Patrick had 3 for 68. Laporta was 1 for 52. St. Brown was 4 for 37. It was just spread out. Your offense spreaded itself out to everybody today.
I think it was probably one of the best outings we've seen them play in quite a long time. I mean, how can you not put that up there with some of their best performances?
I mean, you
might have possibly the best running back tandem in the NFL in Gibbs and Montgomery. Goff didn't make a mistake. No interceptions.
Nope.
Pretty solid. The O-line is the best we got in the NFL. Pretty much all together.
You played a
I mean,
great
what else?
defensive game, and it's what you're going to need. Yes, Hutchinson's now probably out for the
Yeah.
year. Probably not
That's-
back until next year with the
That's
broken leg.
probably the biggest takeaway
But
from
you
this game.
you still didn't play terrible without Hutchinson. You still kept them to under 10 points.
Game is over by
But-
then.
Yeah, the game was long gone by.
But
he got injured in the
6
second quarter near the end of the first half.
But 6 total turnovers on the day, 3 interceptions, 3 fumbles by the Lions. Overall, you just dominated the Cowboys, which isn't what we expected to happen. But you did. We
Yeah.
all thought they had the chance to beat them.
Yeah,
I didn't know if we had a
I
chance
don't
to
think-
beat him that badly.
Yeah,
though.
I
thought
no
it was
one
good.
thought that.
Dak
but-
Prescott is robbing the Dallas Cowboys.
Well,
robbing them.
it
That
also
guy was awful.
It is
Making
also-
$60 million a year.
it's
Really?
it's a very depleted Dallas team at this point.
Oh, by
but-
the way,
But their offense still was pretty much intact, and they did nothing. And I did not expect to go in there and beat them down like that. But our offense, like you said, is going to have to carry the load now with Hutchinson out.
yeah,
I don't know how this is going to affect them.
Uh,
Certainly badly. It might prevent them from reaching the Super Bowl if they can't find a replacement. And I know people are talking Max Crosby again. But the thing is, that's just going to up his value. They're not going to give him to us. I mean, before this, you could have maybe got him for something reasonable. I don't think you can. Or anything. Who was the Jet player you were mentioning? That
whatever his
also
name
might be
is.
available.
Whatever.
That hasn't signed yet or something.
Hanson Reddick.
And so, I mean, I don't know what they're going to do. But Campbell's the type of guy who could keep these guys up. He's the kind of coach that is going to motivate them. And I don't think you'll see any drop as far as in morale or how they approach these games. But certainly not having Hutch out there.
you're
is
not going to be able to
really
replace that
going
guy. I mean,
to-
that's just it. He's
You can
the best
replace him with
defensive.
Max Crosby.
Well,
but-
he's the best defensive end right now.
He was
in-
leading
in
the league
football.
in sacks.
Certainly, he's the best we got, and there's no one else on our team that's going to fill his shoes. So it's not,
and it's too
going
early.
on forward defensively is going to be difficult. It's going to be hard for them
You're right.
to
It may
get
be
as
too
far as they
early
did last
to talk
year.
about it, but he's not, like I said, you didn't sign this guy to some massive contract, which is
Yeah.
very good. Because I really don't know what
Yeah, there's a question.
this is going to
And
be back.
take-
Is he
Until we
gonna
know
be
more
back 100%?
information, from what it looks
Right.
like,
It's
it
kinda
does
early.
not look good at all.
Well,
But
I work in the medical field, guys. I take X-rays for a living, and I can tell you that is not good. That is
Ouch!
a very bad displaced fracture that's going to
you might-
require surgery and months of rehab.
For-
This guy is not coming back this year.
That
he's not
injury,
coming
back
back
for the
before
playoffs.
next year. He's
That-
not going to be coming back. He's not going to be.
So get
training
that out
again.
of your head that he's going to make
If he
some
comes
kind
back,
of return.
it's going to be probably for the middle of next season. And then again, you're talking.
And will he ever be the same? You're right, Mike. I mean, is he going to lose? He's a young kid, but is he going to lose a step?
You know what?
It takes months to. He's
It's
gonna
too
lose
early
muscle.
to worry about this. We know we're not going to have him.
But first,
So-
what you want? Let's be honest, guys. You want the kid to be okay.
Yeah. And he will be.
Yeah.
He will be. He'll be fine.
He's
He'll
got a
go
dad
on.
who's a
Yeah.
doctor who will probably
Right.
oversee
He'll be
everything
fine.
that's going on.
the
I mean, you want him to recover first, and then think about his role on the team.
the break reminds me of Alex Smith's leg breaking, basically.
I
mean, he
Alex
did come
Smith
back.
is worse, though. I think that was worse.
That was worse.
That was a spiral fracture, which is
He was practically
very-
shattered. his
yeah,
leg or
that was
something. It was
spiral comminuted, which
We'll see.
means it's all in pieces.
We'll learn more probably by tomorrow.
By
or the
tomorrow,
next day.
yeah.
He'll be in surgery
By,
tomorrow.
by the time we do a pregame for the Vikings, whether that's today, well, by the time this video comes, Monday or Tuesday is when we usually do the pregames, we'll have some news on Hutchinson's status for the rest of the year. Likely out, right? We already know he's out, but his timetable for a return. But you're gonna go through the next few games without him. You got Vikings next
Rest of the
week.
season.
Well, yeah, rest of the season. But you got problems the next few weeks. With the Vikings, Titans, Packers, and Texans next up on your schedule. And we'll see how it goes. Your first test, your first test is a big one. You're
And at the
playing the
beginning
Vikings.
of the year, we all thought our division, once Love went down, once JJ went down, we all thought, this is going to be a cakewalk. It really, well, let's face it, we all did. I think a lot of Lions fans did too. But Darnold seems to have found his home in Minnesota. So, and both the Vikings and the Packers are doing amazing.
The last time the Vikings were 5-0 and coming off a bye week, they played the Lions and ended up missing the playoffs with a final record of 8-8.
That's right.
Well, I mean, any of these
So-
people, like I said, we've just seen today, health is such a big part of it. When Dallas didn't have Micah Parsons, I mean, we basically their defense showed no opposition to us. We just walked through them. But so I mean, this is big stuff. So next week we're going to come up against a really good Minnesota team. I don't expect us to win. I think we should be underdogs in this game.
We probably
saying
are. Hold
we
on.
can't.
I'll let you know real quick. And they say, we're favored at 51-48
I trust Brad
percentage
Holmes.
wise. 50-50 matchup, basically. I think it's a
you're
coin
going
flip.
to have to put up a lot of points, and Minnesota's defense is excellent. And they've had 2 weeks to prepare for us, and they want to beat us badly.
But
They know we're the guy in the division that they have to beat. They're ready for us. We're going to get the best they can give us next week.
And Hutch being out is probably like an
And Hutch
early
being
Christmas
out.
present for them.
Right. This is, if the Lions pull off a win next week, they should not be favored in this game.
that will
should
likely
not be
change.
favored.
That will likely change as more stuff comes out.
I would put them. I mean, I know it's about betting and everything, but I'd put them at 6.5. Minus 6.5.
I think they're pretty even with the betting because I can't.
I think
can't
the
find
Lions-
anything betting wise.
Minnesota's a good touchdown favorite on us.
But-
I would think. But we'll see. I like I said, Minnesota's always seems to be able to pull something out of their hat to be competitive. Even last year, we looked at that team, we're going, God, they're garbage, and yet they stayed in it till almost the end. It's Minnesota. I hate them.
Yeah, we'll save most of the Minnesota talk for the pregame, and not a postgame video with the Cowboys.
No, I know.
But it was a good day, 47-9. Apparently, it was also Jerry Jones's birthday
Yeah.
today. So nice
Happy birthday to you, Jerry. And to that other guy who commented in your preview. Who's that guy?
I don't know who that guy is.
Stick that
But
in your
last video.
cowboy hat.
Right. Our offensive line was just so good today. I mean, we ran for 184 yards. we were just. I mean, you can't say enough good things about the offense. The whole offense. In our, if you're talking about the defense, I mean, like I said, I don't think Dallas was too injured on offense. So you got they handled CeeDee Lamb pretty good. I didn't notice any. They only gave him 9 points in our defensive backs, which are usually kind of criticized a lot.
Yeah.
Carrying Arnold probably had his best game. Man, how many interceptions do we have?
3.
3?
I thought it was 4.
3 interceptions, 3 fumbles.
Yeah, it was.
God, 6 turnovers by them.
It was crazy.
Yeah.
But I think that might be more attributed to how. I don't know. I don't understand the Cowboys. I don't know why they're so bad.
Oh, 5 turnovers. I guess they recovered one of their own fumbles or something.
So
But-
I certainly both. I think you gotta give it to both. Cowboys suck, and we're really good.
Yeah.
So
You need to have a win like this. But
should've
hopefully
scored 50. I also have a problem with that.
he doesn't like the
haven't-
Madden
You had a
football
chance
ways.
to put a 50
I'm
spot on.
upset with
Do it.
because of what
Kick a
all
field
the
goal.
bullshit that happened in the last game
Kick a freaking field goal and get 50.
with
That would have been great. 50 to 9.
Skipper and that whole situation and them winning it that way. They should have put 60 up.
They could have. They had it. They would have played. They probably would have left Goff and they would have got
That would
60.
have been excessive, maybe, but at least you were in a position to put 50.
Yeah.
All you had to do was kick a field goal. And you didn't do it, and that would have been pretty darn cool.
Yep.
So do it.
But with all that being said, if you like what you see, like, comment, subscribe. Let us know what you think about the game, Hutchinson's injury, all that stuff. And until next
Hopefully
time,
you'll probably provide a update video on Hutch's injury.
probably tomorrow.
Yeah.
Well, once we
We'll know
find out,
more.
we'll see.
He'll be
And-
in
Right.
surgery by tomorrow.
But until next time, hope to see everybody.
See you next time.